Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter. It is Mr. Timothy Spiers. Tim, it's been a long time coming, but we're here. We're on the eve of the Premier League season. Everton at home at Molineux, and something crazy's happened, Tim. Something unbelievable's happened. Nuno has spoken. He has spoken. He's opened his beautiful mouth, and words have come out.
Yeah.
What does he have to say? He's excited, isn't he? He's excited. You can tell he's excited, and they're well prepared.
He was on good form, more so than usual. He's been saving it up for the summer, obviously, as you say.
Saving the amount of minutes in the press conference, though.
Not spoken throughout pre-season, as is his prerogative.
Yeah.
And lots to talk about today. Feeling bullish.
Steve bullish.
As you might, nice.
Like it.
Nice.
I'm on form today.
As you might expect, feeling very confident in the new season. Happy with the transfer business they've done.
Yes.
And delighted to get back to Molineux in front of a full house for the season to start.
It is going to be a full house. Like you said, they've had a good pre-season, haven't they? And I think he's confident and he's happy with what they've got. You talk about maybe missing out on Zinchenko on the final day, on deadline day.
Yes, you can talk about that.
Well, we can talk about that, but we're going to concentrate on the positives, not the negatives, Tim. He's happy with what he's got. And
Could
he
be
thinks,
positive that they didn't sign him.
Do you think?
TBF.
Do you think? Yes, absolutely. So how are they looking for Everton? What do you think team-wise and team news? Everybody wants to know whether Adama Traore is going to be available. Dendoncker, is he going to be match fit?
I gather that...
You gather sources.
Neither have really trained properly this week.
Right.
Traore recovering from a dislocated shoulder. He's, I think he's mobile. He's up and about.
I saw someone with Jackson 5. Can moonwalk.
So what was that? Dear me.
Oh dear. Just get my metal glove on.
Don't do that to me again.
No.
So no, I don't expect Traore to play. He hasn't took part in full training.
Yeah.
And Dendoncker, a bit of a late move for him this week. I'm not sure he's taken part in full training yet either. I'd be very surprised if either were involved. So I would say we're looking, in my
beautiful eyes,
sort of judgment, sort of opinion,
like a hazily with a little bit of brown.
That this team that started the second half against Villarreal is probably your best bet. Sace was taken off at half time.
Yeah.
We saw an improvement in the defence when Bennett came on. For me, that's the team that starts. So you're looking at Patricio in goal.
Number 11, by the way.
Number 11 in goal.
Number 11.
And Bennett, Cody and Bolly.
Yeah.
Your back three.
Yeah.
Or Sace. Sace could continue there. And then you've got Doherty and Johnny Castro as your wing backs. Martinho and Neves midfield. And then I think Costa, Jimenez, Jota. I think that's your front three. With Caballero, Bonatini on the bench. Vinagre, Gibbs White. Either Sace or Bennett, Danny Bart, Courtney Hall's around as well, Brighton Bakari.
Yeah.
So that's to choose from, and like I say, I wouldn't expect the two new boys from this week to be involved.
It's still a good side though, isn't it?
It's not bad.
On paper.
It's not bad, and it's a great test.
Yeah.
These first 2 weeks, fantastic. Everton and Leicester finished 8th and 9th last year. For me, that's what Wolves are aiming for.
If they are. I mean, they won't say it. They won't say it themselves, but that's kind of where they want to be competing.
They want to keep a lid on expectations, but that's going to be very hard. We saw some big talk at the start of the summer from Dalrymple and Thelwell.
Yeah.
You know, this club is aiming to be in England's elite. Ambitions are limitless. You know, these are kind of uber ambitious. This kind of language that the guys at the top are using. And with the signings they've made, 67 million smackers.
£1 million.
Plus on top of a runaway championship team that won the title with 99 points.
Yeah. Fourth?
I've seen a couple of national papers tip 7th.
Yeah, they've gone cray. Yeah.
Well, just speak for yourself.
I said 8th. They've gone 7th. They've gone one more, one better.
I mean, I've been saying 12th all summer.
You have, yeah.
But these additions, Dendoncker and Traore, take it up a notch for me. I think
11th now, yeah.
I think they can aim the top half.
Okay.
Definitely.
Everton, like you say, they were very active on deadline day, brought in a few quality signings at the same time.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to be ready, those last minute signatures, but at the same time, you know, they were a good side, aren't they?
Bernard came in.
Bernard at left back. Bernard Manning. Bernard Matthews.
Bernard came in.
Bernard the dog.
Yerry Mina from Barcelona.
Yes, probably going to take over from Leighton Baines.
Andre Gomez.
Player.
They got another lad from Barcelona earlier in the window.
Yeah, another.
Plus Richarlison, who for what, £50 million potential deal.
Expensive
so
kid.
He's done well in pre-season. He's been the sort of star of the pre-season. They've got Tosin up front as well, who scored last week. They've got a good team. They've got a hot property manager in Marco Silva.
Portuguese
as well. Even though he was sacked by Watford last season, his stock remains incredibly high. We'll see. Three additions in late on deadline day.
Late.
One is Bernard. It's I'm going to call him Bernard.
Call him Bernard, Brazilian Bernard.
Free agent has to be released by Shakhtar, so I can't imagine he's fully fit. The two guys from Barcelona, potentially might not be seeing the new signings tomorrow, but whatever team Everton put out, it will be a good one and a great test. And I think they're more worried than Wolves are. Judging on. You can read the Express Star today. A couple of journalists / fans have put together a bit of a Q&A with Luke Hatfield on them, and they're nervous. They've lost their last four pre-season games, which isn't often the best barometer, but still.
But they won. They beat some random Austrian side 26-0.
Yeah, 22-0. So confidence are not great in terms of their results. They brought signings in, whether they'll feature or not, I don't know. But they're more worried than Wolves are. I would certainly say that.
Going to be a banging Molineux as well. Full house.
Full house, flags.
Well, I mean, I can't say too much, but I've been there today and it looks superb.
There are flags.
And
there's a sense of excitement in the air, which you can't feel it, but it's there.
Can you smell it?
No. Well, I can smell some.
Wow.
So it's packed house. Sunny day, hopefully. First day of season is always a beauty.
You're going to be suited and booted. You're going to be there at 1 p.m.
No, but it's great. They're in the short sleeves, in the stands, a sea of gold. Before everyone puts their black overcoats on for the winter, the luscious green surface.
Yeah, you wait till we're at Cardiff on a Friday night in December.
No, but it's great because it's the expectation. Nobody knows what's ahead. It's the expectation. Anything could happen, and until you start losing or drawing, then those hopes and beautiful expectations are still there. So it's going to be a great day.
Wolves are joint top of the table.
Wait.
Joint top of the Premier League.
Yes. Are they?
Yes. Everyone's on 0 points.
Yeah.
So they're joint top.
Very good. They're also joint bottom.
Oh, there you go. Cup half full, cup half empty. Shall I finish off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wolves against Everton, Molineux, 5:30 kickoff. Myself and Tim Spiers will be there for all the build-up on this one. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.